For me, my family and culture, media, TV, music, all played an important role in my sexuality and who I am today. My family, my parents, my dad, who is Black and white European, my mother, who is Salvadorian, my grandmother, who helped raise me from a young child, all played a role in how I grew up and how I thought about family and sex. We didn't discuss sexuality or have talks about it. It's just a given that I would grow up, get married, marry a man, have children. Shows like 90210 and my so-called life helped to show me and guide me about sex and relationships and who to love, how to love, as well as music. All these songs from the 90s, the early 2000s, all played a role in guiding me through love relationships, being with a man, questioning your sexuality, things like that. Then we have shows like The Wonder Years, The Cosby Show, and Seventh Heaven, who all showed and focused on family, marriage between a man and a woman, having children, raising those children, and the struggles. And shows like that just made you think about the future and who you're going to marry and who you're going to love. You didn't think of anything else because nothing else was on TV at that time. You didn't have gay couples having children or even being on TV. And so that was the norm growing up during my generation. And that's how it was just imprinted in me that was my future. I didn't question it because it was the norm. But even today, with all the changes with TV, media, movies, I would still choose the same sexuality that I am today. Although sometimes I do question if I do want to be in the typical relationship that you see. But again, time will tell when the person comes along that I choose to have as my long-term partner and love. So I don't think culture played a major role in my sexuality, but it makes me who I am and who I choose to be and who I choose to love. So for that, I think it does play an important role. Not a very religious person, but I don't think the Bible or my Catholicism would influence my decisions. I don't think it's a sin if you love a man or if you love a woman or you love somebody who's trans or queer. You love who you love, and that's my philosophy.